What's up guys, this is Chris from VFXON. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create an audio React using Trapcode Form. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is create a new comp, name this main, and set your time. I'm going to go for about 30 minutes. That's okay, click OK. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my audio file that I already have here, drag it in here, and I'm also going to create a new solid, and I'm going to use a color of 282828. So this grayish color. I'm just going to call this BG. Okay, and next right click new solid, color black. Okay, and let's call this form. Now let's search for form, Trapcode Form. Let's drag that on. Now let's go to base form, and base form change from box grid to sphere layered, and let's change the size to 500 for all. Size X, size Y, and size Z. And particles in X and Y, we'll set that to 250. Sphere layers set to 1. And center, I think that's alright for center. So yeah. Now let's go to particle. Particle type from sphere to glow sphere. Sphere feather to 0, size 1, 0 opacity to 30, opacity random, that's okay, that's okay. Now open glow, size, I think that's okay, let's close that down, or not, shading, I remember, I think shading was okay. Now let's go to quick maps, and let's see, opacity map, that's okay. Now let's open color map, and map opacity plus color overall, let's set that to X. So it's like that. I mean, you can change the colors like Y or Z, you see it changes just like, or radial, however you like. And here you can also change the colors. Okay, and now press here. So we would have three points, but we need 4. And then I'm going to quickly adjust their position. So there will be about equal space in between them. I would say something like that. And now let's change this color. I mean, you can pause and just write down the code for the color, or you can use whatever color you like. I'm going to go with the ones that I used in the original. Okay, so somewhat like that, but like I said, you can use your own colors. You don't have to use the exact same as I'm doing. Now map 1, we'll change that to this, and let's see, map 1 to fractal strength, and map 1 over to Y, and offset at 100, that's okay, and these are all off. Alright, let's now move to layer maps, and let's see, color and alpha, these are okay. Displacement, these are also okay. Size, also okay. Fractal strength, because I kind of don't remember what I used. I don't remember if I used layer maps or I didn't. Let's see, I think I didn't. Yeah, I think I didn't use it. Mostly. Alright, so I'm gonna close that down, and now audio React. Audio layer, and let's pick detour. So now if I go, let's say like here, nothing happens. Because we have to go into reactor, time offset, and all that good stuff we have to change here. So frequency and width. So I'm gonna change the width in a bit, but first of all we're gonna set map to fractal, and we're gonna set this to Y top to bottom. Okay, and width I'm gonna set it to 100 and strength 250. Okay, and then let's move down to disperse, now to fractal field, and effect size, that's okay, that's okay. Oh, displace, we're gonna set that to 200. And you can see now something is happening. Let's just say I set this back to 50. You can see that it gives a change, but I mean, for now, I'm just gonna leave them like that. Like if I increase this, you can see it goes just totally nuts. So yeah, for now, I'm just gonna leave it as this, which are the settings that I used for my original one. But you know, later on, you can just play around with these settings and find what you like. Okay, oops. Okay, let's move forward. And let's see. Flow X and flow Y, let's set that to -50. So that way it's, I don't know, I kind of like it that way. That's the 50, that's okay, that's all right, okay. Spherical field, sphere 1, strength, that's okay, that's okay. Radius, I think all of these are all right. Rendering, motion blur, comp settings, yes, that's all right. And I'm just gonna close all of them except for fractal field, audio layer, and the rest I'm just gonna close down. Also, you can change with the size. See, like it just goes wide, or particles. See, it kind of gives more of a like edge to it. Spheres, see 24. Well, that's a bit too much, but you know, it gives a cool look. Let's try with 2. See, it's like a mini one inside. Let's go with 4. Kind of cool looking things you can do with it. So okay, and now let's go and search for glow. Let's add that to form. I'm going to close the form down for now. Okay, and we also need shine, Trapcode shine. Okay, well, wow, that looks like a sun. Okay, let's close this down for now. All right, so glow threshold, I'm gonna set that to 100. Glow radius to 73. Glow intensity to 0.5. And composite, add original, triangular, color loops, 50. Yeah, that's okay. Now let's go to shine. That's just, that looks crazy. Okay, ray length, I'm gonna do it to 2. Boost light to 2. Shine opacity, colorize. Oh, shimmer, let's see, amount 10, that's good. Those settings are good. Okay, close that down. Colorize, we're gonna set that to none, so it looks a lot better right now. And transfer mode, we're gonna set that to add, so that it looks pretty cool. What if I set it to, let's try overlay. Soft light, nope. Hard light, nope. All right, let's go with add. I really like this look. Okay, so I'm gonna close this down. All right, and now let's right click new adjustment layer, and let's call this let's call it CC for color correction. And we will need tint, and we will also need curves. Okay, let's turn off curves for now. And amount to tint, let's set that to 26%. I have saved curves, my version of curves or whatever, like the settings. So I have saved settings for curves, and I'm gonna open them up. And if you want those same settings, you can contact me and I will give you the download link for them. Okay, so here are my settings, and as you can see, it did boost the light so much that I love this look. I mean, you know, like I've said before, you don't have to go all like everything I do. You can like change whatever point, you know. Okay, close this down, and now let's select an ellipse tool, fill with white color, and this is gonna be for our logo. So I'm just gonna quickly create that. And let's for now say something like this. Okay. And I also have my logo right here, so I'm just gonna drag that right here. Press S to scale it. Okay, something like that. And then I'm just gonna select both of them, right click, pre-compose, logo, boom. Okay, now let's click on our song, right click, keyframe assistant, and convert audio to keyframes. So now what it does, it created this layer, audio amplitude layer, and if we go to effect, we can see now left, right, and both channels. So let's hit U on our keyboard, and we have all these sliders. So let's just delete left and right channel, so we only have both channels. Select the slider, so the keyframes are selected. So now to go to graph editor, and let's just expand this. Okay, something like that. And now we are gonna alt click on the slider, and we're gonna type linear bracket value comma, and obviously we need, first of all, we need the lowest value of the keyframes. So the lowest, obviously, I'm not gonna go with 0, I'm gonna go with 1, then comma, the highest number, and here let's go with 70s or anything higher. Yes, okay, let's go with 71, comma, and now the value. So when the keyframe here is at 1, what value you want, and we're gonna use this for logo to scale. Basically, when there is like big bass or big drums or whatever going on, the logo, all of this is gonna scale up. But like at 1, we want our logo to be as it is right now, which is, I'm gonna set it to 100, comma, and when the song is at its highest point, like there is huge bass going on or something like that, then what value you want, or what, like how much you want your logo to scale up. So I'm gonna set it to like 130, and I'm gonna close this and click anywhere. Now go out of graph editor, scale this down, and now go to logo, press S on your keyboard, alt click on the scale, and select pick whip and select slider. So I'm gonna do a quick render. Alright, so as you saw, there is like the logo is scaling up and everything, and if you like want smaller values, you can just adjust these values right here. So I'm just gonna close that down, and I'm actually gonna rename this to audio amplitude logo, and I'm gonna select all of this, copy, use S, again alt click, pick whip to this, so that way there is the correct name to it. Okay, I'm gonna leave this open for now. Okay, and also a thing that I had for the original was like these little things going around. I don't know what they're called, like whatever, like loading or whatever. I'm gonna copy this shape layer. I'm gonna paste it right here. I'm gonna just set a stroke to this, Actually, no, cancel. I'm just gonna fill it with like red color. Give it like 3 pixels. Okay, maybe 5. Yeah, 5. Fill to none. Okay, and I need linear wipe. I'm gonna drop that right here. And then transition complete. Just gonna set it to 50. Wipe angle, I'm gonna start like at 0. Okay, and let's set the feather to about 64. So it's a bit faded out. And then let's duplicate this layer. And we're gonna change it to 180. So it's other way around, and let's set the transition complete. I'm gonna set both to 40, just so that there is a bit of space in between. Okay, maybe even like 30. Oops, no. As you can see, the bigger the number, or the smaller the number, the more it's filled. So I'm gonna go with like, let's go with 60 for both. 60. Okay, and I want them to just simply rotate around, and to do that I'm gonna go to wipe angle, set a keyframe, and then just go at the end there. Oh, actually I need to set keyframe for both of them. Wipe angle, go at the end, and then just simply I'm gonna like, I don't know, rotate it like 3 times to like 3 times to, yeah, just simply 3 times, okay? And then this, I'm gonna rotate it 3 times to 180. So at the end, it's again on the bottom. So it just like rotates around. Okay, I don't know why this is smaller than this. Which one is it? I'm gonna like make it a bit bigger, like 54 and 54. Yeah, like that. And I'm gonna go and pre-compose them, and let's just call this spinning thingy. So what you want to do is right click again, keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes. Okay, and open this up again. You on your keyboard, left, right, delete, and we're gonna alt click and type linear volue, comma 1, comma 71, comma, and here are gonna be the values for our color. So I'm gonna go with 180, comma 360. So now you're just in a moment gonna see what's happening. So like 180. So if I set this to 180, you can see that this is the color. Okay, and now if I set it to 360, this is the color. Okay, or it's like 1 like time around. Okay, so back to 0. All right, so I did figure out what I have to do. I have to set it to 100. Oh, also while I'm here, I have to go to here, and let's set this to about 22, and this also to 22. So that's just like moving a bit faster. As you can see, it's now moving actually, because previously it didn't. So what we have to do is select this, press Ctrl X to cut, and delete this one. And because I want both of them to be in the exact same color, so we're going to go to main and just simply pass this on the composition spinning thingy. And now what we do is we go to effect, alt click, okay, let's press U, alt click, pick whip, and just select this one. And now if we go actually forward, you can see that the color is changing in fact. So that's exactly what we need, and it is working great. So next what we need is press S on your keyboard for the scale, Alt click, pick whip, select this one. So now it's actually scaling with the logo together. Next we need to go is use glow. Wait, which did I use it for form? I'm gonna just select both of them, copy, and paste. Okay, maybe not so much. Let's see, glow radius 73, okay, behind, yeah, shine. I think the shine, yeah. Ray length, we're gonna set it to 0.7. And maybe boost to like 1. Something like that, let's see. Okay, maybe 2.5. Yeah. I think it looks good. Okay, next let's go to form and form and spherical field, sphere 1. We're gonna set strength, that's okay. Let's see, radius. These all are all fine. Jesus, I can't talk. And now I'm gonna turn off logo for now. And radius at 100 and scale X to 190 and scale Y also to 190. Okay. And scale Z to 2700. Kaleidoscope mirror mode H+V. Okay. And strength to 100. So now you can see it created like this gap in the middle. We can like increase the strength. Okay, no we can't. Scale, let's set this to, for example, 250 for both. And you can see that it is like the sphere, the inner circle is becoming bigger. So I mean I'm fine with 190. You can change your settings. Scale Z, sort of like I don't know what it does. It's just basically like these backgrounds, sort of like particles or whatever, are just like moving. So next what we do is I want to go to logo, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the scale for logo to, because it's too big, I want it to be in that inner circle, so I'm gonna go to 90. Okay, maybe like 85. Let's see. And then let's move the logo. Actually, let's press T and set opacity to 50 so I can see where the logo is located. Oops, no, my bad. Okay, logo and the spinning thingy. Both of them. So I want them to be in the middle. I think that is about the size of the inner circle. So let's scale it up, and the scale when the bass or the music is at its highest keyframe, I'm gonna set it to like 110. Okay. Yeah, that's about it for this tutorial. One thing I have to check. Yeah, that's about it for this tutorial, guys. So I really like how this Audio React looks. I'm in love with it. I don't know why, but I'm in love with it. I think it's my best Audio React so far. So yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and please like this video, share it, and tell your friends about it, because it really does mean a lot to me. And if you have any questions or suggestions, make sure you leave them down below in a comment. And also, if you want this template, you can contact me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I don't know if you can message me on Google+, but if you can do that. And I will give you the download link for this template. So yeah, like I said, subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.